in the cold open, we hear Miss Patty as they're walking us through Stars Hollow. They're getting ready for another festival, another fun time in the middle where the gazebo is in the middle of town. And the story by Miss Patty is about star-crossed lovers. Their parents were against them being with each other, very Romeo and Juliet. And so what they did one night is they snuck out of their home and they were looking for each other, but they lost their way because it was so dark. And a bunch of stars formed in the night and led them to each other. And they met in the gazebo as the stars led them to there. And that's why it's called Stars Hollow. And they met in the gazebo. So that's Miss Patty. When she's done with that, she's talking to children. She goes, oh, there's a little bit more time. Who wants to hear about the time I danced in a cage for Tito Puente? And it was the summer of 66. And then here comes the theme song.
Yep.
So now we watched this cold open. And when the theme song started to play, Carrie said this to me. Well, I don't have high hopes for this episode based on that opening. And I was like, all right.
It was so boring.
They're setting a scene. Yes, it was.
I understand. This is Stars Hollow origin story, but it's hard for me to describe how little I care about the Stars Hollow origin story. I'm so sorry to people who really care about this actual town. The town does not excite me the way I guess some people get excited for this.
I think so far you haven't really seen the full charm of the small town, although it is, I'm going to use the word, it is rammed down our throats a little bit. There's a lot of, here's a small town this, here's a small town that. And they sort of like get away with some of the stuff because they're just expecting you to find it charming, right?
Right. I find it charming. That's fine. I don't want to spend
you sound like such a New Yorker. Like, I found it charming.
It's very charming. It's very cute. It's very cute. But like the ram down our throats, I think is not how I enjoy a charm. I want the charm to run in the background, not be smacked across my face.
Yeah, and I don't know. I really don't, because I'm now watching it again from your eyes, and it's so fresh and so new. And I don't notice these things anymore because I've seen the town. So now I'm wondering, do they continue to ram it down our throat, or does it become more background?
Yeah,
and this
does
is just
it relax?
The introduction. I don't know, because I'm
watching. Do they have
it.
this? And don't answer, obviously, but do they have this festival each season of the show? Like, do we come back to the Stars Hollow Origin Story Festival? By the way, I thought they were setting up for Christmas because it looked very Christmassy. There were stars everywhere, lights. So I wrote opening set up for Christmas is what I wrote down. Mm-hmm. And then it turns into, and then I had, cross that out and wrote Stars Hollow Origin Story. Eye roll. Because, okay, I want to hear Miss Patty cage dancing stories. I'm with the toddlers on this one, right? Like, I also would have called this episode, That's Not a Car. I hope it's clear why.
I would call it Welcome to Beirut.
Yeah.
So those are our little, all right. So not the best opening for Carrie. I fully co-sign. I get it. I totally get it.
We got other fish to fry in this town.
And I think the first 25 times that I saw it, I'm like, yeah, small time charm. And now I more understand it. They're setting up, mostly it's a visual, because if you think about how many people are setting up, some people are just looking through a box. And I'm like, there are 20 people.
There's a lot of people walking around aimlessly holding cardboard boxes.
Exactly.
Without lids, just stuff inside cardboard boxes. And I
think the small time charm is mostly a choreographed dance with the twinkle lights for us to feel and be involved in the small town.
I love it. Okay, I'm there. We could do that in 15 seconds.
Oh,
do we need 90 seconds to do that? I'm all over it. Yes,
okay,
charming.
Okay.
Stars. Right. We're there.
We'll leave the star.